Because I've sorted the problem out that I had earlier with framing this. So I'm going to explain what I did in a minute. So I'm just going to check which way my frame is so I can put it in the right way around. So that's the bottom part, hopefully. So we put it in the right way around. So it's a box frame I've got. And the problem I had was the diamond painting measured 34.5 by 45.5, or was it 44.5? So the edging of the diamond painting, the white edging, was showing when I put the picture into the frame. So it didn't look very nice. So I had to come off the live, and then I went back on live to do my baking, and then I've come back on now and I've fixed my problem with this beautiful, I'll try and zoom in so you can have a look. This beautiful silver edging to match, just get rid of that piece, stuck to the back, to match, if you can just see my moon there, it's got AB crystals in it, Swarovski's crystals, to match that, because this tape has shininess to it, so it's to match that. So I'll show you the strips that was left of it. So these are the strips that's left, and what I did was cut the corners like that. So you need to cut the corners to make to fit the corner of your painting, so you've got the triangle apart so it looks like a frame. So what you do is you pretend this is the edge. So instead of having your edge like that, what you do is you fold back the corner like this, make a mark on it. So you have this fold in your paper, and then what you do to make your triangle is you folded it back and then you cut it, and then that's your triangle there. So what you in fact cut off, I'll show you. So you cut this part off to make the triangle part that's going to go here. So I didn't show this on live because my internet is very slow and it would have been pausing. So this is the part that goes here. So you stick this onto your diamond painting like this. So you do all four corners like that. So all the four corners of the painting is done. So now we're going to place it into the frame. So we're going to get the reverse of the frame out. We're going to place the painting onto it, and hopefully it's the same size, should be. Yep, so we're going to place the painting. Right, there it is, the same size. So let's just place it there and then put the wooden backing onto the back. Get rid of the rubbish. Just make sure there's no rubbish on the back of your painting. Oh, before we place it in, we'll just give the glass a little wipe, just to make sure there's no. I'll get some glass cleaner as well. So I've got, this is the glass cleaner I have to use. It's a bio glass cleaner, and it's got no nasty chemicals in it. So spray it onto the cloth and just give the glass a little clean, just to make sure there's no, because there's bits of white paper or something in the, or is it dust from the wood in the, I think it's dust from this backing inside it. So we're just going to give the glass a little wipe with this mat, and you can hear that. It's like a squeaky mouse. So when you hear that squeaky mouse sound, then you know your glass is clean. And you can put your picture into it and you know the area is clean to use. So just give that wipe back, and I'm just going to use the dry side just to wipe off any residue. So if you do this, then you don't have any dust or lint in your frame from the actual materials that's in the frame. So that's nice and shiny now. We'll get rid of the glass cleaning spray and everything. And we should just wash my hands. Get rid of the smell and everything. So just give that a couple of seconds just to dry before we put the painting in. So some people take their frame, just blow the dust out. Just make sure there's no dust in your frame. So So now you can place your painting directly into the frame. I'm just going to check that I've got it the right way around because I don't want to put it the wrong way. I'm just going to check. So that's the bottom part of my frame. So I turn it the right way around. So just do it gently and just take your time. Make sure it fits. Should be fitting on top of this there. Once you closed it, then it'll sit back flat. Hopefully. Just lift it up a bit. Scissors gone. That'd be easy if it's just on the wooden, put it on the wooden and then put it in. Try to do it this way, isn't it? Okay. So I've got the backing on the wrong way around because the backing goes at the top, the hook. So let's try it this way around. Hopefully this should hold it in, hold it from the middle maybe. No, I think it'd be easy just to put the painting in first. Unless I stick it to the back of the wooden board. I think I might just stick it to the back of the wooden board because then it will just not move. So you can stick it to the back of the board, which I'm just doing. Putting some double-sided tape on it. And that way it won't fall into the frame. But at the moment it's flopping down, you see, from the edge into the frame, which is not good. So that's the only way you find out is by experimenting, because this is a different kind of frame I've got. It's a box frame. That's the end of the sellotape. Yep. So we're going to stick the diamond painting onto the board to hold it. Get rid of all the rubbish. This way it'll stay flat and not warp inwards onto the glass frame, because we want it to sit straight and not warp. Because whoever cut the actual diamond painting canvas when it was manufactured, whoever cut it didn't cut it straight. So just stick this back down. So there's like a couple of millimetres that's off it, but it's not stuck. So it won't stick into the frame, but this way it'll stay, you see, because it's stuck to the actual wooden backing. So now we just need to manoeuvre it slowly. So if I do it this way, hopefully it should be okay. Let's have a look. Oh, I managed to stick the plastic into it. So now let's have a look. Need to just move the prongs back. See, that's helped now because I've stuck it on there. The prongs just need moving back a little bit. So now it should sit flat at the back and not droop inwards into the middle, because that was what was happening because of the couple of millimetres that it was. So if I turn it over now, ta-da! Now you can see it's not drooping inwards. So that's what, oh, it does droop in a little bit there, but I'll just have to put a bit more sellotapes on it. See, it's drooping in the middle, I just need to get some more sellotape in. sellotape that in to stick the middle bit. So that's just, I can pull that back off and put some more sellotape in the middle of it to make it sit flatter, but that's what you need to do for the box frames. So that's just to show you how to frame it into a box frame. So I'm quite happy with that, it looks quite nice. Quite pleased with the result of it as well. I quite like the Swarovski crystals on it, gives it that nice shine. So that's the end of the tutorial, so hopefully you can frame your own art as well now. And I shall get back to diamond painting and mystery painting now.